women, I don't believe women have a problem with submission. It's the way you people understand submission that women have especially women of this age. Now they call us modern women. You cannot eat your cake and have it. If you want a woman who goes to work, who clocks in at work, who does things in the house, if you want to parent, bring yours, let me bring mine. Want to pay school fees, what do you have? What do you have? We are equal when it comes to expenses, but when it comes to decision making, my brain shuts down as a woman. Only your brain works. I think that's where the disparity is, where women have a problem with this submission thing. If I have a man who is leading right, who does what he should do as a man, and I support him with what I can support him, whether it's emotional, whatever it is, the thing will go smoothly. Okay. But when he thinks I do not have a voice, because
I'm sick and tired of hearing submission to be one-sided.
Yes.
I mean, no, it's not one-sided. Submission is both ways.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that because you are the head, and then you can now gallivant and do whatever you feel like doing, and then you come back and tell me I'm your wife, I should just listen to you and do whatever you say. No, submission is both ways. I mean, like she said, relationship, partnership should be about friendship and freedom. And if I'm your friend and you're telling me I'm my head and then you do what you want to do and don't want me to do, then I'm a slave. I'm no longer your wife or your partner. So you don't tell me that submission should be with the woman and it shouldn't be with the man, and the man should have all the freedom he wants, and then I will now be the slave and just say, okay sir, I will do whatever you say.
He died for the church. And that is why when there is danger, the men always put themselves in front because of that love. A woman is not commanded to love her husband. She's commanded to submit to her husband. QED. What you are commanded to do as a man is to love your wife. A woman is not supposed to love you. She's supposed to submit to your authority.
Okay.
Then you will love her. So all these things you guys are dancing around. The problem with this generation is that women want love and don't want to submit. Men want submission and don't want to love. You cannot hurt someone you love. You cannot cheat on someone you love. You cannot beat someone you love. And you will always provide for someone you love. That's why you see man, I even make money, but in the reason now, how him family go get comfortable. Woman, if she make money, now hair and bag, they are mine. And that is because they don't love their husband. They only submit to their husband's authority.
Firstly, let me establish this fact, right? Submission can never and will never go both ways. If you understand the literal meaning of submission, even though some of these over-religious people will tell you that the meaning of submission is different from the literal meaning of submission, it cannot go both ways. And did you notice how the guy in this video was using all the muscles in him to buttress his points? If not that he was wearing a cap, you'll be visibly seeing all the veins on his forehead, all because you want to prove that women are supposed to be subjected, all because you want to dominate women. You are there vibrating like somebody that wants to have convulsion. When it is time to speak about what puts women down, all of you would appear and speak with so much strength as if you are making sense. One of the things you people are failing to understand, both the men and women who believe in submission, I am talking to you now. You don't ask yourselves why there is so much force when it comes to submission. You think if it was working, submission would even be a topic up for debate? Do you think if it is something to still parade around, there will be a revolt against it? Partnership is the only practice that is going to give you and your partner the opportunity to thrive without anybody worrying anybody. You want to make decisions, you do it together. You want to share responsibility, you share it equally. You want to do anything at all together. And that reduces pressure on the man and reduces pressure on the woman. How is that not a good thing? Why do you have to subject one person? Why does one person have to follow the other? Why can't the both of you work together? Almost see the rhymes. Anyways, focus. And now let me show you a comment I saw under that video. This one said, I don't understand women. You will choose a man that earns more than you, taller than you, stronger than you, and expect him to be your equal. What is equal about that? Like, are you kidding me? He is equating equality with who earns more, height, and who is stronger. Jesus Christ. In this big 2026, you people are not checking the meaning of what you want to say before you come out on social media to say it. What has been equal in humanity, values, and opportunity got to do with finances, height, and strength to real long. And the guy that said men are to love women and women are to submit, are women not supposed to love men? I hope all the men are saying it now, that it is a man that is pushing this narrative, before all of you will come out and say men are not loved, men are struggling, men are blah 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 blah. You men are the ones putting yourselves under this pressure. A woman is saying they want to love you as their partner, they want to walk beside you as their partner. You say strong head, you want to be in front and carry all the load, and in turn you will come back and complain about it and blame a woman. You men are the ones inflicting harms on yourself, because where did this nonsense come from? Shame they catch me for plenty people, honestly. Anyways, I have said my own, but in case you want to cry, see buckets. Listen to this.
Submission. I don't believe women